Welcome Aries, we're doing your mid-month December 2024 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so always trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly. Love your support. If you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign readings up on my channel. There is a competition running in December. There's 2 personal readings up for grabs. First one will go to a new subscriber on my channel during the month. You'll automatically go in the draw, nothing you need to do. The other personal reading will go to a very positive community member that stands out during the month. So just show up as your natural, beautiful selves. You'll automatically go in the draw. Winners are announced first week in January. Make sure to come back and see if you are a winner. It's announced on the community tab as well as in your star sign videos. Confused at all the competition details are down below. And you'll be winning a 1-hour pre-recorded personal reading with me where I meditate on your energy, check your Akashic record, your past life information, answer your most burning questions for the tarot and the oracle. Also includes mindset coaching to move through any stuck states that come up during the reading, as well as have a look at your energy readings, your chakra balances. Yeah, so a mix of everything. So good luck, everyone. Now we still have one winner from last month to claim their prize. So Vincent Mulvey won the prize for new subscriber on the channel. So Vincent, if you're listening, please get in touch. Email's going to pop up here to claim your prize. The other prize has been claimed. And if you do want to get a personal reading with me, I'm fully booked for December now, but I have got the bookings open going into January. So I do reach out if you do want a personal reading. All right, let's pull your essential energy from the beautiful Journey of Love Oracle. And let's see what you need to know, Aries. This is going to be a super important message because number 44, message direct from spirit. You've got the rings of time, which often, you know, we see them in the trunk of trees, don't we? Basically on how old a tree is. Let's pull you up the guidance. You ready? It says, divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than where we are, the gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding, much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car but many can reach their destination. According to greater harmony and alignment, we are like individual cars that must sometimes accept the red lights, and other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. In this way, this systematic flow of divine energy occurs through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There's no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through. When there appears to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. This oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe and allow the divine to happen as it will. And there's a poem here. It says, there's a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes. Across a span of moments called time, there are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. Well, that's kind of beautiful. Certainly speaks to a beautiful love connection. So also kind of a bit of a double message that for those of you that are wanting love, seeking love, waiting for a soulmate, twin flame to come in, it's just a matter of timing. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you. And then we'll pull lots of clarifiers. Oh, Spirit's saying you need some time in relaxation. He or she's laying in a hammock in the moonlight reading a book. So possibly going into festive season, some holiday time, unwinding. What else does Aries need to know? Oh, it's really thinking about it. Okay, you've got the power of the universe backing you right now, behind you. Anything you're doing, plans. And some of you need to take a risk, get out of your comfort zone. We'll dive into that to see what that's about. and a need to find some inner peace. So there's kind of fire energy and water energy going off here. Finding that balance between the two. I know for me, I've got both water and fire energy. I'm Pisces with some Leo in my chart. All right, let's have a look at your spiritual guidance. Okay, you got the seer, which is being a visionary, which is charting the signs, symbols, and magic, or to craft magic. So in your time off, you might be exploring your spiritual side. Working with totems, crystals, oracle cards, doing some meditation, whatever it is for you, divination. Oh, you got Father of the Sky, God, releasing your heavy burdens, any stress, anxiety, worry, you're letting it go. Particularly if you want to take a risk on something new. And you've got the Aquamarine Star, which is you trusting your intuition with self-confidence. When you do that, you're going to be in a place about more in flow with yourself. And you've got the Shining Star, which is you getting your glow up on. Shining bright for all to see, no longer dimming your light. So accepting your gifts and abilities. It's really about accepting self. Not worrying about what other people think about you, just you being you. All right, let's put some clarifiers with the Energy Oracle. Let's have a look at you taking time out to relax. Crafting your magic, doing your spiritual practices. Why, darlings, why? We hit first up with deceit. Oh, don't love that energy. Oh, we'll go into it. Why is it coming out? Okay, you've got the Sun coming out, which is a big positive shift in energy. And the need to take some rest and relaxation again. Okay, why is deceit coming out here? It's not a great energy. Okay, some of you are feeling tied up and stuck. So be mindful of deceiving yourself and telling yourself that you can't take some time out to rest and rejuvenate, because that's just excuses you're giving yourself. Or that you can't do something. Oh, yeah. Others, it's about opening up the door to romance. So some of you are giving yourself some big, big excuses not to open that door up. So there's possibly some things going on within self that are a little illusionary, not based in the truth. What does that mean? Oh, you'd be going, oh, there's no good people left out there. You know, no good men, no good women. Everyone's in a connection. No. Watch yourself talk at this time. Let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. Oh, some of you in a state of anxiety. Why, Aries? Oh, you need to open up the door to personal healing and happiness. You need to let some fresh air into your life. Some of you need to get outside and connect with nature. You've been inside way too long. Yeah, some of you need to boost your vitality up, your life force energy. So there's a focus on self-care, the physical body. Let's have a look at the anxiety. Oh, some of you, it's around your coin. Your financial security and stability. And if we're speaking directly to the feminine here, because they're coming out strongly, Spirit's saying you just need to be very practical and grounded around your money versus fear-based thoughts and anxiety going off. All right, let's have a look at you taking risks and releasing your heavy burdens. No wonder that's there. Oh, Spirit's saying when you do that, you're going to have victory. So the stumbling block, darlings, is self. Yes. You know, as humans, we have an inbuilt system, a warning system, yeah, which is our fight and flight response. Been there since the beginning of time. You know, we used to need to use it to run away from animals and predators. We don't need it anymore for that. Unless, of course, you're going to tackle a crocodile or a hippopotamus or a polar bear, right? Doesn't mean we don't still have a fear-based system within us that's hardwired alarm system. So we have to be mindful in a modern world not to be overactive with that alarm system and allow it to run and rule our life, versus coming from a very grounded, practical place where our emotions are in balance and our self-talk is in balance and grounded. Massive difference, darling. Spirit. And as I say that, here comes the emotional waters. Exactly what we're talking about. It's sitting directly under your door to personal healing and happiness. So I'm going to give some of you a suggested practice. If that message resonated with you, listen up. I am a transformational coach, mindset coach. There's a very simple practice, but very effective practice you can do that's a pattern interrupt to stop what's going on here. It's going to take you about a month of practicing to really master it, but it's a very simple practice. So every time a fear comes up for you, or emotional overwhelm or anxiety, instantly pull yourself up, because one, you need to recognize that you're doing it in a conscious state, because sometimes it's running at a very unconscious level. Could have it on speed dial. You'll then, when we pull it into our conscious awareness, you'll suddenly realize how often you're doing it a day. Every time it happens, pull yourself up and just stop and pause and go, oh, I've just done it again. I've said something negative. I brought up a fear-based thought or a worry or anxiety going on. Pull yourself up. The pattern interrupt in that moment is just to insert a positive affirmation, because what's happening is the mind is overreactive and overworking. So we're talking to the mind and we're calming the mind. This beautiful one by Louise Hay. I am worthy of all the beautiful things in life and I lovingly accept them now. I'm worthy of all the beautiful things in life and I lovingly accept them now. You say that quietly to yourself. You could even say it out loud, particularly if you like driving by yourself, until those sensations and feelings subside and you come back to a grounded state. You need to do it every single time it comes up for you. After 2 weeks, you'll notice a big difference in it lessening off, right? So it'll start lessening off. You'll notice when you're doing it and be able to pull yourself up. By the end of that month, you'll instantly be able to pull yourself up and you'll instantly be able to shift state. In that moment, when you get to that 4-week point, when you're doing it, you can pull yourself up and recognize you've done it and then just be firm with yourself and go pack it up. You've just told the same old story. We don't do that anymore. Switch your state. Very powerful tool. What happens after that month is it's almost like you become an expert at it and you can pull yourself up every single time you're doing it. The other thing you can do is if you're in a state of anxiety or overwhelm, it doesn't matter where you are, whether you've got people around you or you're sitting or standing, feel the connection between your feet and the ground. It doesn't matter if you're inside or outside. Feel the connection, strong connection. Anchor those feet to the earth and the ground. Right hand over heart chakra, which is in the center of the chest. The heart chakra runs this way. And take a very deep, slow breath. And then just pause. Instantly come back to a place of peace. Try that on. Oh, some of you may need to seek a healer of the ages to work on overcoming some patterns around anxiety playing up. For others, this may be a path you want to follow. And if you do, Spirit's saying you're going to have to get yourself into balance, particularly emotionally. Release your heavy burdens and take a chance on it. All right, let's have a look at you trusting your intuition. Okay, when it comes to storms and challenges in your life, Spirit's saying you just trust yourself. You know what to do. Oh, you got this beautiful, happy family around you to support you. And you're the one holding yourself stuck with attachments. I'll link in the guided meditation playlist. There's quite a few in there on releasing attachments. So there's some specific practices you can do through guided meditations to do this in a very simple way. All you got to do with those is lay down, ideally on a bed, and just completely relax the physical body and just listen to them. Play them through your mobile phone. It's a playlist on my YouTube channel. It's free. Anyone can access it. Play it through a Bluetooth speaker is more effective because you get the benefits of the sound therapy. If you fall asleep, it'll still work. Let's have a look at this storm warning. Oh, it's about you expressing yourself. Expressing your truth, speaking your truth, using your voice. Let's have a look at the attachment. The attachment is you holding yourself stuck when you should be taking action. Knowing you need to take action, but you're not moving forward. Let's have a look at you finding inner peace. No wonder that's come out. God, darlings, listen up. When you find inner peace, you've got cornucopia coming in, success on every level. Number 11, brand new beginnings. And Spirit's saying you're the magician in your own life, so it's up to you to make things happen. You just got to trust your heart to guide you. All right, let's have a look at you getting your glow up on. No longer dimming your light and stepping into the light with love. Oh, guys, you're now coming out. So you got the thinking man here. So guys, you're also practical, but you have a spiritual side. So accepting that spiritual side, embracing it, not being self-conscious about it. Which means don't give a toss what other people think. Oh, some of you want to connect more with soul tribes in community, finding a community that's like-minded. That would be really good for you. Which means you're not feeling like you're alone on your journey of spirituality or spiritual awakening. Everything about your reading, darling, is about bringing you into balance on every level. Every level. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having looked the top row, which is all about you taking some time out to relax. That's come out twice. You tapping into your spiritual side. Spirit's saying the sun's going to come out. And underneath here is things you're saying to yourself that are illusionary. Particularly around opening up the door to love or anything holding you back. Some of you want to do things related to protecting Mother Earth, Mother Nature. That's a passion of yours. Spirit's saying if you can get near bodies of water, it'd be really good to rejuvenate self. OMG. You got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Just know your prayers have been heard. They are being answered by the divine, whatever you asked for. Let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. There's a big focus on you in a state of anxiety and worrying about money. And Spirit's saying be very practical. You need to open up the door to your personal healing and happiness, especially when it comes to your energy. Okay, some of you need to put some healthy boundaries in place around your time and energy. There's a need to rejuvenate here. So if you get invited to a whole lot of things and there's times when you go, I actually just need to stop, then say your no's if you feel like saying your no's. Again, you got the Magician card coming out. So it's up to you how your life goes, what you want to do, including any changes you want to make. All right, let's have a look at you taking risks, releasing those heavy burdens. When you do, Spirit's saying you can have victory, putting those emotions into balance. My darlings, you're going to be really kind with yourself. You're being way too hard on yourself. When you're focused, right, you just take simple steps forward. You're going to hit your mark. And you've got a lot of strength within you. So recognize the strength within you. All right, let's have a look at this side, which is all about you trusting your intuition. Some of you need to speak your truth and you're holding yourself back. Some of you are holding yourself back from taking action when you know you need to take action, and you've got a beautiful, happy family around you. There's also a lot here about you getting your glow up and accepting all parts of self. When you find inner peace, you're going to tap into cornucopia, which is success on every level. You've got a bright future ahead. Spirit's saying stop worrying so much, darlings. Release the worry and anxiety. You're just feeling extra sensitive right now. Okay, well that explains a lot. So it's either temporary sensitivity, I don't know what's ticked you off, something's triggered you. If it's a long-term thing where you are naturally extra sensitive, then that's a different issue. That means that you need to regularly manage your sensitivity, emotional sensitivity. So you can be born and inherit sensitivity from a parent, grandparents. You can literally inherit sensitivity. It can be, if you're an empath or a super empath, you can feel the energies of environments and people around you more intensely. That's a vibrational sensitivity. It's quite a little bit different. Sometimes you might be a person that takes things to heart. So like, for example, if somebody said something negative to you or criticized to you, you'll ruminate on it for days. That's emotional sensitivity. I have done an ebook and masterclass on how to manage emotional sensitivity, one on emotional triggers. I've also done one on empaths and super empaths if you recognize it's more vibrational sensitivity. Clearly explains how to protect and manage that your sensitivity. You're saying you're really independent, so there's a lot of strength within you. It's almost like you need to tap into that independence. All right, let's pull some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. Oh, some of you need to do some forgiveness practices. Darlings, it's forgiving self. Why have you got this coming up? It's around your life purpose. So are you feeling like you should be further along your path than where you are? Do you feel like you should be more financially abundant than where you are? Spirit's saying you need to step back and just rest. You're just overworking your mind right now, darling. Watch the lunar cycles. They may significantly affect your energy. We've got a full moon on the 15th. And we've got another new moon on the 30th of December, which means we've got 2 new moons this month. Whatever's coming up for you is past life stuff. So it may be a way in which you've related to life continually. So it's a pattern or a habit you need to break, or a way of thinking and feeling you need to break. Because it's affecting your level of success. It's affecting your ability to take action on things you know you want to take action on. It's a time of new beginnings, brand new, fresh start. You just got to apply a lot of self-love, darling. Stop being so hard on yourself. Big hugs. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Again, you got a message to respect your boundaries. Some of you need to take a fundamental break and rest your physical body. So if there's lots of demands on your time right now by friends, by family, work things, Spirit saying, even partners, you've got to take a break if the physical body needs just to rest. Oh my God, you pulled the moon on top of the moon. Do watch that lunar cycle. If anything's going to impact you more, it'll be the full moon on the 15th. You've got to embrace your shadow side and recognize what's playing out for you. Which means we don't go and project that it's the world's problem and woe is me and nothing works for me and it's everybody else's problem that my life isn't where I want it to be. No, Spirit's saying shadow side's playing out. Shadow side's playing out. Spirit's saying change is unavoidable. It wants to happen for you. So are you resisting change in your life? You've got to love that you're different. A lot of what's going on here is you accepting self and loving self. So are you future pacing yourself a lot? What does that mean? Well, you're here in this present day, and it's almost like I've got a gap in my mind about where I should be and what I should have, materialistically, how much money's in my bank account, assets, all that kind of stuff, where I should be in my career. Putting so much pressure on yourself, which means you're constantly trying to project yourself to there, which is the future. Well, you can't live in the future, you can only live in the now. So you kind of got to ask yourself, how much pressure am I putting myself under for financial things and material things right now when I could just relax and go with the flow? Love myself and love my life. Spirit, seriously. Like as I speak, the words coming out from Spirit. You've got to surrender to the flow. Number 44. You've now pulled a 44 in the middle of your reading. Spirit's talking directly to you. You've got to go more with the flow. ease into life instead of trying to battle and fight with. It's almost like you expect life to be a battle versus just going with the flow in your natural state of being. All right, let's put you some guidance from the tarot. Very deep reading today, my loves. Yeah, you've got a lot going on. Way too much busyness. So Spirit's saying you need to rein that back and say no to certain things. You've got the Nine of Cups, your wishes coming true, all your cups being filled. So how do we make that happen? We believe in it for a start. Yeah, Spirit's saying you've got to cut through things that don't serve you. So where are you leaking time and money? What are you doing that's distracting you from what you should be focusing on? Versus, he's holding the world in that one hand, which is his vision for what he wants to create in his life. So what are you going to say no to? Where do you have to free your schedule up to have time for self and your goals and dreams? Oh, you pulled the Magician 3 times in your reading. 3 times. It's all up to you. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. That one's coming out. Oh, you've got the Nightingale spirit. Love is all around you. I'm going to say your angels and spirit guides are trying to help you, even if it feels like it's a hard message to hear. You've got the Lion spirit, which says be generous of spirit. So there will be people and situations that you do want to get involved with people that you're really close to. Spirit's saying then we're not talking about those kind of situations. It's those that make you feel drained, energetically drained. You'll know what that is. Oh, you've got the Bobcat spirit. Number 8 is the infinity symbol. Life's a mystery, so you cannot control life. Sometimes it doesn't go to plan. Sometimes it takes longer to get where you want to be. And you've got the Wombat spirit. Be at home. Some of you need to put your feet up. Go and string what is that thing? A hammock. Yeah, go and string a hammock between some trees and hang in a hammock. Yeah. Well, I can see you all rushing off to Bunnings now. Yeah. All right, let's put your message from your angels. I always find the trickiest thing with hammocks is trying to get into them without, flopping out the other side. Oh, you got a message about the unknown. Do not fear the unknown. It's a time for deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. Spirit's definitely asking for you to shake things up and do not resist change in your life. So it's almost like you're holding on so tight to what you have and what has been versus the growth that wants to happen in your life. All right, those are your messages. Love to hear how the reading resonated for you. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.